Hello everyone and welcome to the Playbook. My name is Diogo and I'll be the host of this YouTube channel. If you're new here, this channel is what I expect to become your ultimate guide to MMA and football. These two sports are the sports that I love the most and what I want to talk about in YouTube. If you're an MMA fan, a football enthusiast, or someone who enjoys great content, you're in the right place, and I would advise you to subscribe and keep up with our videos. Let's explore the Playbook together. Now today, we're diving into something special. Imagine if the UFC hosted a pay-per-view in Spain. Make it UFC 314 in Madrid. I've put together a stacked card that features some of the best matchups we could dream of, including Spain's very own Ilia Topuria, El Matador, and El Fenomeno, Joel Alvarez. This is my take on what UFC 314 might look like. Let's break it down fight by fight, starting from the prelims and working our way to the main event, which I'm guessing you can guess who will that be. For the first fight in this card, we have Michel Pereira taking on Bryan Battle. Michel Pereira is a flashy striker known for his wild and unorthodox techniques and incredible athleticism. He was on a 4-fight winning streak before losing via TKO in the 5th round to Fluffy Hernandez, where he was getting completely outclassed. Let's see how he matches with this new challenge in the shape of Bryan Battle. Bryan Battle, on the other hand, he's a tough, durable fighter who's well-rounded and always ready to fight. He's on a 5-fight winning streak because I don't care. He was going to win that eye poke fight, so I count it as a W. I don't care. With Michel Pereira's flashy stand-up game, it would be a real test to see what Bryan Battle's about and what he could do against him. For the second bout, we have Yousef Zal versus Dan Ige. Yousef Zal is a technical striker with great footwork and speed, looking to make his mark in the UFC. Since joining the UFC, the Moroccan Devil has been submitting people left and right and could build a name of a submission to Dan Ige. Dan Ige is a well-rounded fighter with relentless pressure and solid grappling. He is ranked at number 14 at featherweight, I think, and would be fighting down an unranked rising star after losing 3 of his last 4 fights against Bryce Mitchell, Diego Lopez, and Leron Murphy. All his losses were via decision, and Zalal has only been submitting people since joining the UFC. So we could see Dan Ige losing a fight by stoppage and not decision for once. Next up, we have Ignasio Bahamondes versus Nasrat Hakar. I don't know how to say his last name. Ignasio is a tall, rangy striker with excellent kicks and usually goes for highlight reel finishes, with both of his last wins coming via stoppages in the first round. Nasrat, on the other hand, is a compact, powerful boxer with strong counter-punching game and durability. He has a very similar record to Ignasio, and this would be a great fun fight to watch. Following up that fight, we have Joshua Van versus Bruno Silva. Joshua is a young, aggressive striker with impressive combinations and high output. He is 12-2 and now has a new test in Bruno Silva, who has 4 bonus fights in his last 5. Bruno is a dangerous finisher with knockout power. However, we have seen what happened in his last fight against Manel Kape and how he has managed to completely outclass Bruno. In my opinion, this would be another great matchup and would answer some questions for sure. And now the fun fight, the biggie boys, the heavyweights. Chris Barnett versus Mario Pinto. Chris Barnett was born in Zaragoza, Spain, where his father was stationed as a United States Air Force captain. Of course, I looked that up in Google. Nobody knows that. He is a fan favorite with flashy spinning attacks and incredible athleticism for a heavyweight, despite his unconventional build. He is on the verge of ending his career and could see a retirement fight in Spain on what we can expect to be a very entertaining heavyweight bout. Mario Pinto, on the other hand, is Portugal's own rising heavyweight prospect. He has strong knockout power and a solid chin with a focus on boxing fundamentals. It would be very sad to see him knock out Chris Barnett. However, if this fight was booked, this is what I would expect. Next up, the favorite is now Spanish. The home crowd is happy. Daniel Barz is a Spanish flyweight known for his aggressive grappling and submissions. He's always hunting for the finish and thrives in scrambles. He does have a fight booked for March 15 against Andre Lima, I know that, but I think we cannot pass this opportunity to have him fighting in his home country against a very favorable matchup. Victor Altamirano is a striker with a good volume and unpredictable movement, but struggles against high-level grapplers. He is also on a three-fight losing streak and would be a sort of a layup for the home crowd to cheer a win after potentially seeing their heavyweight favorite being knocked out. Next up, we have Erin Blanchfield versus Natalia Silva, which should be a flyweight bout for the women's division. Erin is a grappling prodigy with relentless pressure and excellent top control, and had a massive win against Rose Namajunas in her last fight. Natalia, on the other hand, is a striker with fast hands and great movement on the feet. She is on a 12-fight winning streak, with 2 last wins being picked up against Viviane Araújo and Jessica Andrade, both by decision. These 2 women might be next for a title shot if one of them can have an impressive win here at UFC Spain. Next up, we have another fun fight. We have Paulo Costa, Borrachinha, a powerhouse with devastating shot and relentless forward pressure, at least before that easy fight. I mean, we all thought we could be looking at the next middleweight champion. He has lost 4 of his last 5 fights and would now be fighting down against Jack. Jack is a versatile fighter with a dangerous game plan being presented at all times. He has now been the last guy to beat Joe Pyfer to stop his impressive winning streak, and now the 36-year-old could be the one to have Paulo Costa go down considerably in the middleweight rankings and him going up. Now we have a bantamweight bout with Cory Sandhagen, a creative striker with exceptional movement and cardio for days. He is the number 4 bantamweight ranked fighter looking to get a title shot after losing in dominant fashion a decision to Umar Nurmagomedov, who is getting a title shot, and I have him winning. I think he wins that fight every day. Marlon Vera is a durable, explosive fighter who builds momentum as the fight goes on. I mean, Cheeto is on a 2-fight losing streak and would be coming, in my opinion, as a massive underdog. But every dog has his day. We don't know. He might be... he might get a leg doctor stoppage. He did get one in the past against you-know-who. And now, the home crowd cheers for their number 2 hope. Joel El Fenomeno Alvarez takes on Rafael Fiziev. I am a very big fan of this guy. He is the number 15 ranked at lightweight, and he is fighting in front of a home crowd. He's a tall, lanky striker with a dangerous submission game and very improved striking. I really believe in this guy, and Fiziev could be a very big stepping stone in his MMA career. Let's make this fight happen, man. Rafael is a Muay Thai specialist with explosive power and elite striking defense. This 31-year-old has lost his 2 last fights against Justin Gaethje and Gamrot. He is now in front of him a big challenge in Joel Alvarez in Spain. And I think he loses this fight. I don't care if Joel gets this done. The legend is back. Jose Aldo versus Yandong Song. At 38, he is definitely a legend of the sport with crisp boxing, devastating leg kicks, and elite takedown defense. His last fight was against Mario Bautista, where he lost a very controversial split decision. If he fights in similar fashion as he did this year, I think he wins this fight. Yandong Song is 27, 11 years younger than his opponent. A young, explosive striker with knockout power and a bright future. A fighter that I really enjoy watching and could be one of those cases where youth prevails. Actually, I don't know who wins this. I said Jose, but I don't know. Yadong did really good in his last fight, and he is 11 years younger. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Who do you have winning this fight if it does happen? Yeah, I really don't know who wins that last one. But now for the co-main, we have Robert Whittaker versus Caio Borralho. Robert Whittaker, we all know him. We all love him. He's a former champion, incredible footwork, great striking, strong defensive wrestling. He suffered a face crank against Hamzat in the last fight and would be proving once again to be taking fights nobody wants to take. He is a wonderful fighter, and this could be a turning point of his career where he starts a title run. At least I hope so. We all do. Caio Borralho, a star, very big star. He has strong grappling base and creative striking. He beats everyone UFC puts in front of him. He's already the number 6 on the ranking and he has a chance to have a go at the number 4 of the division. He is a very, very big contender for the middleweight championship in 2025. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the main event of the evening. I'm not Bruce Buffer. We have Ilia Topuria versus Alexander Volkanovski. Spain's own superstar, the undefeated fighter with a mix of power striking and dangerous submission game, which he doesn't need to show because he knocks out everyone. Topuria is known for his confidence and ability to finish big fights, KOing 2 of the featherweight GOATs in Volkanovski and Holloway, which could be AI, I don't know. He is the reigning featherweight champion of the world and could be making a move to lightweight if he manages to win the rematch against Alexander Volkanovski. Volkanovski is the master of the fight IQ. Cardio, striking, versatility, he has everything. He's one of the best of all time. He's one of the most well-rounded fighters in UFC history, looking to get his title back against Spain's biggest ever talent in MMA. Fighting against everyone in that arena would be one of the most epic wins of his career. And here's the full card. This took me so long, so I just ask you guys to click that like button. Because there you have it. This is my dream card for UFC 314 in Spain, Madrid. From local heroes like Ilia Topuria and Joel Alvarez to exciting matchups featuring legends of the game like Jose Aldo and Robert Whittaker. This card has everything. Let me know in the comments what you think of this lineup and which fight excites you the most. And also, who do you got winning the fights? I would love to see that. Don't forget to like the video once again. Please like that, subscribe to the Playbook, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Zaz!